Hey guys, it's Rob here, and we're going to talk about prioritizing your roles. And what we need to realize is that we have roles in our life that are more important, that consist with our values and our principles in life. For example, you want to think about it like this. If you died tomorrow, or before, if it was your last day on earth, okay, and you were going to die tomorrow, what is the principles, values, and roles that you would want to focus on today? And also, you want to think about 30 years out. If you were having regrets on certain roles, values, and principles, what would they be? And most of the time they would find out it was spending too much time with a career they don't like, not spending enough time with family and friends, not giving back enough, and so on and so forth. So you want to focus on this. So I recommend always putting family and friends first. Okay? But you only want to put them first on their priorities. But you want to also have the same amount of time in everything you do. And your family and friends need to know this. So let's say if you put 10% into 10 different categories, you can also do 5 different categories. Okay, and I like to separate mine into health, wealth, love, and happiness and purpose. You spend 20% in each one of those. So that means you can also separate them down into 10 different things, which could be separating like wealth into money and career, separating family and friends with family and friends, separating health with eating and exercising. You could separate happiness with recreation and education, and you could focus on purpose when it comes to creating characters, traits, or values for yourself, or creating goals. And that's what you need to focus on. So when it comes to setting your priorities, you want to schedule them out on a weekly format like we talked about in other chapters. And we could do this by setting up certain times. And I'm going to go in the woods here because I actually like it back here. That's not going to work. Too viney back here. I like walking around here. But anyway, you want to focus on prioritizing your principles. And how I like to do this is, let's say, when I do my morning routines, I have certain routines. So then I know I get at least 10% of my health, wealth, love, and happiness in already with my purpose too. So let's say like, eating and exercising. That takes 2 minutes or 2 hours a day. And then reading and taking courses and stuff like that, usually an hour to 2 hours a day. And then let's focus on love, which is, spending 16 hours a day basically on Sunday, which we separate that would be about 2 hours, a little bit more than 2 hours every day in a format there. Then let's focus on, goals. And I like to focus on those, about an hour a day. And you could do that through, visualization and so on and so forth, setting them, write them down. Yeah, but I'm just giving you some ideas. So focus on prioritizing is very important. You know, you want to recognize what you could do that's important for you. Things that will improve your life dramatically. Even though they might not be used well now, but it will benefit your future in the long run. Something that will totally change your future. Now let's say, like, obviously when it comes to your mission in life, your purpose, if you don't have a long-term goals, you don't have a direction. And if you don't have a direction, how are you going to be able to become the person of your dreams? You know, let's say if you want to be a millionaire in coaching, okay? You won't be able to reach it unless you have that as a goal. And you got to break down that goal into yearly steps. Break them down into weekly steps on that year. You know, on the current year. And then you spend one day a week separating those goals into action plans for you to get done within the 7 days that you have. You know, 2 hours here, 3 hours here. You know, you want to focus on that. And I like to put 10 hours in that. Easily, 10 to 20 hours on focusing on that stuff. And that includes whatever you're doing now. So, I mean, usually that's your 20% of purpose and your purpose, which we talked about, purpose, health, wealth, love, and happiness. You put that 20% in there, those would be your big action steps. Those will get you real far in life. You know, so you remember, you always got to focus on 20% of, you know, your health, your love, your happiness, and your wealth. But that purpose is the biggest thing, because that's going to guide you in the right direction. Those steps are going to be steps for you to get to your goals. So they're very important. And the 20% of health, wealth, love, and happiness are usually routines and habits that you do to get you where you want to be and to maintain where you're at now. So guys, focus hard on your goals. Focus hard on prioritizing and finding your roles in life, values, your principles, and your goals. Those are the 4 biggest things when it comes to your life. You know, your purpose in life is to have purpose, health, wealth, love, and happiness balanced. But you need to also prioritize your principles, roles, values, and goals. And if you do that in a right balance, you'll have the life you deserve, the life you want. So I love you guys. You're going to get there. Just keep your focus. We're all going to be able to go on this journey. It's going to be amazing. And I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys successful, and for you guys to talk about it and share that information with everyone that you know. And if you can email me so I can hear your success stories, because I love stuff like that. So I love you guys. I'm going to get going. But remember, your purpose, health, wealth, love, and happiness. Peace be with you.